not the cutest dog you've ever seen in your life. You got waters for the dog. Enzo water. Alright, I'll grab one of those. I don't know entirely what the plan is for today. We're going to be meeting up with quite a few different cars and bikes today. We have 3 Harleys, I'm pretty sure, coming, and then 3 different types of cars, plus a model. I'm not really too familiar with model photography. It's not something I commonly do. I don't really shoot with models, but it is something that I do want to do a bit more. I'm mainly going to be shooting the model today with the car. Do you do like professional modeling?
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing that for?
I just started like 2 years ago.
Okay, right, so a fair while. Okay, you gotta help me out with poses today, because I don't know like how I'm gonna pose you. Yeah, you teach me how to take photos? Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. That is a clean GT3. That's what we're shooting today. I thought it was an RS because the RS has like the GT3 RS on the side.
You like the color?
Yeah, it's a nice color. Hey. What's going on, bro? Hi, bro. Nice to meet you. Wanna do some wheelies for us today?
I'll give it a crack.
We've actually got to do like the actual shoot, the whole reason why we came here. We're actually going to try and get her to model with the car. Is that one wheel up right now? So you got to do a skid in it?
Well, knowing this, I'll do the Aston.
Can the Aston even do skids?
I don't know, I've never seen the Aston one, I want to do one, so let's do one.
Well, I mean, if you just like go and jump on the accelerator and then press the brake,
yeah,
one would think that it could do a burnout. So I saw this photo on Pinterest of a model like sitting in the driver's seat hanging out the window, like that. That's how I'm gonna reenact. And then if we have the passenger window down and the driver window down, she can sit in the driver's seat and then hang out the window while I shoot through. Maybe if you go in from this side and then lean over. I just realized this is the worst car to do this in because it's got bucket seats. What's the plan?
Ask Tom. What's her plan?
You've hired me today, I don't know.
Tom, what's her plan?
Just ask Tom.
She's like, what's the plan, boys?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm just a stupid fucking YouTuber. I don't know, what do you want to model with? You got too many options.
Possible to get shots of her, of them doing a burnout and then Alyssa
and like with the model like
standing.
right in front.
That'd be pretty cool what Joy said, if we get 2 bikes doing like a burnout and then she's like standing there. Are you comfortable with like 2 people doing burnouts around you?
You don't crash into them.
Alright, because I wouldn't fucking do that. Just to let you know. So I'm gonna shoot all these photos in the 40mm because I think that this lens just gets the best depth and like a good amount of wide for the shot. No tyre?
Nothing.
It's a business expense, bro. It's a business expense.
Yeah, we'll put it down to that. Oh, dude, that's pretty nice.
This place is unreal. I can't believe the amount of cool shit
It's
that's
so
here.
beautiful. Yeah, Alyssa was okay as well.
Yeah, you did a good job.
no.
Do you reckon we took good photos today?
I'm excited to see them.
Victory burnout. Oh, sick! What do you mean? What the fuck? No way did it do it just burn out? Are you kidding me? Look at that shit over there. There goes like $3,000 in tires. Oh, there's no fucking way that car just did that.
You know what? That sounded expensive.
Dude, you just owe your own car like $3,000.
Oh well.
Oh well. This is the best holiday ever.
Yeah, how sick is that?
Take me back to Mexico, that Cancun sun would turn to sun. You were high on me, wanted to vibe with me. Take me back to Mexico, that Cancun sun would turn to sun. You were high on me, wanted to vibe with me. Take me back to Mexico, that Cancun sun would turn to sun. You were high.
Where do I even begin? I'm not the best with directing a model with, you know, different poses and stuff like that. But Alyssa made it really easy, or made my job really easy, because she already knew which poses to get into. And sometimes it's quite rare to find a model that can hear the shutter of a camera. So when I took a photo, she'd be like, yep, okay, different pose. Took another photo, different pose. So it was pretty much all I had to worry about was trying to really get her into the right composition for the shot. And at first I tried getting inspiration from this shot that I saw on Pinterest. In my mind, I didn't have a look at the photo again when I was on set. I thought that the model was in the driver's seat, but in the picture, she's actually supposed to be in the passenger seat. So I did it back to front and I completely, I fucked it up. Though there was heaps of sunlight coming into the car because we were shooting in direct sunlight, which is never really an easy, you know, sort of condition to shoot in. So what we did instead was I told her to come out of the car, put it on the wing of the car, and if you're wondering like, oh yeah, why'd you put her sit on the wing? Alright, fucking relax. That wing can hold that much fucking downforce, alright? Probably a couple 100 kilos, and I don't think Alyssa is a couple 100 kilos, alright? With this edit, I tried a bit of a different style. I tried like low highlight sort of editing, so I brought the highlights down, and then the top part of the tone curve and the highlights, I brought them down quite a bit, and I also brought about 30% clarity back out of the image, so I did about negative 30-35%, and I sort of played around with the texture tool more than anything in this edit. And I think that kind of works a bit more for daytime, especially for portrait stuff. You get those deep blues in the skies, and then you get those nice skin tones, like the nice orangey skin tones on it. But it also gives this sort of dreamy effect to the photos. Joy had an idea of pairing both the boys on the bikes together and then doing like a synchronized burnout. Synchronized is a really nice word, by the way. Like synchro. Sync. Look, I don't know what Alyssa was thinking at this point, because this is the first time I'd met her. Like, I haven't even known her for like a full day yet. And I say, yeah, can you just stand in these other random guys you've never met before, and they're gonna do a burnout behind you while you stand in front of them, and then make sure you keep a straight face as well. This is why she did such a good job, because if I was standing there, I would be freaking the fuck out if there's all this loud noise behind me and smoke and who knows what's going on. And she still kept in character, which is amazing. Anyway, moving on. Dan said to me, he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I've got a 1970 Mark I Mustang. It's about 20 minutes away from here. Would you like me to go get it? Yes, I'm not even really into muscle cars that much, but I can really appreciate a good muscle car. And yes, they do kind of drive like a pig, but this one was completely restored and was just a very clean example of a Mark I Mustang. Unfortunately, I don't really have much video of it because I went like full photography mode when it rocked up, so you can just enjoy these photos instead. Earlier in the day, Tom plants the seed and he says, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a skid in the Aston Martin. And I was like, because the Aston Martin's rear wheel drive and it's a V12, and he's put the, I think it's the Aston Martin Vanquish exhaust on it. So it just sounds mental, right? And he's like, yeah, I'll do a skid in it. And I was like, there's just no way he's gonna do a skid in it. I was having a joke about it. He was being dead serious. I didn't know. And then it gets to the end of the day, and we're about to pack up. I'm putting my camera gear away, and he drives the car up to me and he goes, all right, ready to do a skid? And me and Joey look at each other, and we were like, whoa, hang on, let me get my camera. There's no way you're gonna do this. So we grab our cameras, and we're like, all right, go. At first, it didn't really catch because he's like trying to accelerate and brake, and he's got too much brake on, so the tires aren't spinning yet. And so he lets off the brake a little bit, the wheels start spinning, and just clouds of smoke start forming out of this like $250,000 or $300,000 Aston Martin Rapide, like a car that you would just not expect to do a burnout. Lamont was actually taking photos because I was too busy being a fuckwit and going, oh, look at this and everything. And Lamont actually got this shot, which is just, it's just awesome. The location definitely brought this whole shoot together, especially for those Mustang photos. Having the mountains in the background with the sugarcane fields and everything, and then having that dead straight road to do whatever the fuck we want on it. But I do want to say that what we did today was very stupid and it was very dangerous, and I can't stop you from doing dumb shit, but I can at least tell you to have common sense with what you do. Not that we had much common sense today. There could have been so much stuff that could have gone wrong today, but it didn't, so we're good. I hope I taught you something new in this video. I don't know if I learned something new. Oh yeah, I did learn something new. I always learn something new. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit, and I will see you in the next one.